How are we doing today, guys? Thank you once again for joining me on Viper9 Toy Videos. Today, I have the Star Wars Book of Boba Fett Krrsantan. This particular figure, I believe, was a Comic-Con / Pulse exclusive. He does come with like an exclusive loadout of weapons, the exclusive like angry face. The packaging is actually quite impressive. I'm really enjoying the packaging. On the back of the box, it does show all the weapons and accessories and everything like that that he comes with. The only thing I believe that his regular figure comes with, aside from the accessories, are like the knuckle dusters with the electrodes, the cup, and the fruit, the melon. Everything else is exclusive to this particular Krrsantan. Like I said, I don't remember if he was 100% like Comic-Con exclusive, because I know that they threw them up on Pulse. I just recently got this one. It's a couple months after Salt Lake or San Diego Comic-Con, and he was still available on Pulse. So I was like, yeah, I'll buy him. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed when they first showed him. You know, he was a different head and a couple different accessories, and I wasn't gonna pick him up. But then I realized how important the angry scowly face is. Just because whenever you see Black Krrsantan destroying things, he's not doing it with a straight face. Wow, that packaging is really cool. I like that, where it's the, you know, a couple of the comic book arts, the still shot from the movie. So 2 still shots from the show, comic book depictions of the Krrsantan, as well as like his days as a gladiator. Back of the box doesn't really have anything too special. There's the Star Wars Vintage Collection logo. Well, that's like has the shoulder pads up there. And then you just go ahead and you open that up, and boom, there he is. Let's see what we have to do to get this figure out of his packaging. So go ahead and take that bowcaster off to the side. Okay, so he does have a bunch of bands keeping him in. Well, not a bunch, I guess 2. Nope, 3 bands keeping him in. So not quite, you know, collector grade packaging. Like, it is collector grade packaging, but it's not the collector friendly packaging like some of the convention exclusives here have been lately, where you can reinstall them and make them look like they've never been opened. So we'll go ahead and set that down. And then let's take a look about his accessories. So that opens up there. Looks like you got the part to the bowcaster, as well as a little baggie. Slip that back in. And then I don't know about getting a lot of his guns out. So that one just pulled out. Fair enough, fair enough. There's probably a lot easier way to get some of these out, I'm sure. Oh yeah, the trays just pull right out. Maybe. Oof. I'll admit I struggled with that a lot more than I probably should have. Let's see if we can't do it a little bit better with this one. There we go. And this one here I'm not just going to be able to pull out because it is like actually held into place. So I can say I kind of dig this blaster here that I just removed. Go ahead and get that set out of the way, because of how it has kind of like the prod right there on it. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Krrsantan himself here real quick. So he does have, like I said, the little bit of the angrier face on the figure. Looks like, I can't tell how well his eyes are painted. Oh, he's supposed to have one dead eye, one blind in one eye, so that probably explains it. The head is limited articulation due to like his braids and his wookiness of the hair and everything. I do like, oh, that's a really soft rubber in the shoulder pads and everything. But it does hinder his shoulder articulation a little bit. Not too bad, but it does hinder a little bit. Elbow articulation, it's pretty decent for a Wookiee. And then wrist, he does he have rockers? Or are they just... So I do know he has interchangeable wrists, so we'll be able to find that out. He has the waist swivel. He does have the new barbell hips. And the fur down here, the fur like skirt that they have, it's supposed to be as fur, but it's more like a skirt. It is soft rubber, so it does allow for the pliability for the movement. I do dig the hidden knee joint that they did right there. That's really, really kind of cool how they pulled that off. And then he does have, he has rocker ankles. I was not expecting rocker ankles on a Wookiee. I think that's the first time we've had rockers on a Wookiee. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the smaller accessories that are folded up. Oh, pre-lost warning. I guess a pre-lost warning ain't really good if it's, pre-lost. But that little fruit is tiny. And I should have expected it to just go rolling. So there's the little fruit that is there. And then he does have his stein. I believe the stein is also included in the Jabba's throne room, or the Boba Fett throne room. So that's really cool. And then the different hands. Okay, so he does have rockers in his hands. He does have jointed wrists. So it looks like a little bit more open wrists for the guns are horizontal. The fists are vertical. And then let's take a look at these little bit more closed grip hands. Maybe, depending on how well they pull out. And they are, so this one is a vertical. And that one's a vertical. Okay, so out of the three sets of hands, you have two vertical or one set vertical. Sorry, two set vertical, one set horizontal. And then the knuckle dusters, I really, really dig these. They have the little electric bits that actually hook onto the, wow, brain fart, the brass knuckles. So it gives the electrocution effect for when he's punching. But I do like how all sets of hands come with the electric bits to, like I said, kind of show the ferocity of him knocking a dude down. Let's go ahead and put, what do you think? A little bit larger hands, or let's just go ahead and put his stock hands back on him. So that is quite a bit of accessories for a deluxe figure. This one here, like I said, I did just pick him up on Pulse, and he was $40 compared to the standard $30 that the standard one is coming from. But I don't recall how many of what bits the standard figure is coming with. Like whether or not it is coming with all of the sets of hands. I know the swords, the electro pistol, and the bowcaster, this blaster, they're all unique to the standard, or to the Comic-Con Krrsantan, where I know the pair, the tankard, the knuckle dusters, they all come with the standard. Let's see about getting this guy assembled here real quick. I think it's so odd that they disassembled this bowcaster. And get that down like that. So there. So now he comes with Chewbacca's bowcaster, which I don't know if Krrsantan ever used, or if it was unique to any, anybody besides Chewie. I do dig how he can hold his tankard. Get a nice little drunk Krrsantan there in the bar before he rips off some Trandoshan arms and beats them with it. The nice little dual sabers. Yeah, I'm glad I picked this guy up. I'm super stoked. The Gladiator Black Krrsantan and just all the different blasters. You know, granted, he does suffer from the one thing that I like to complain about. You know, he comes with all of these guns and no means of holding more than one. I guess he could hold two because he could put the bowcaster. Let's see if he can't two-hand that blaster just a little bit. So yeah, he is a bit bulky, so he isn't quite wanting to pull that off very well. But I'm sure with a little bit more manipulation, a little bit more playing, I'd be able to get it. But there you have it. There is the Star Wars Vintage Collection Black Krrsantan from the Book of Boba Fett. If my camera just focus. Come on, man. Sorry about that if my camera wasn't staying in focus. You get the gist of it. You know, that one's for Geek Viper, I guess. But there you have it. I love the detail on this Wookiee. All of his braids. I wonder if that's supposed to be like another Wookiee braid, or what type of race that is there, pelt that is there. But there you have it. There is the Black Krrsantan. I'm going to go ahead and leave that with. Hit that like, smash that follow if you haven't already. Please go ahead and follow me on Facebook and Instagram on Viper9 Toy Videos. And thank you for watching.